We're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Just hang on a second. Have we got it? It looks like we've got it. Have we got it? Yeah, everybody's helping me out. Everybody's helping me out in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Let's try that again. It looks like it might be a little bit... Looks like it might be a little bit too loud. Is the mic too loud, you guys? So much mouth movement. I feel like he's on a call. No, my settings were off. My settings were off. We're back. We're back. What is up, guys? What is up? Is the mic too loud? It feels like it's a little too loud, but I can't tell from your end. Let's try this again. All right, here we go. We're gonna try this. Take it from the top. Hello, free-to-play nation. I'm the free-to-play Padawan. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe you can dominate this game without even spending a dime. See what happens when you take Wednesdays off? I know, you're right, Mike. Sounds fine for me. Okay, cool. Cool. Coleman Traver is late. Well, that's all right, man, because we just got our mic turned on. The mic was turned off, but we are all right. We are all right. Take two. You got it, Dom. You got it. Happy Friday, you guys, and happy Friday the 13th. It makes sense that something was going to go wrong. It's Friday the 13th. I don't know if we have any horror fans out there. Has anybody watched, what is it? Is it Jason? Is Jason the Friday the 13th movies? Has anybody watched any Jason today, or are you planning to watch any Jason? Cat Lord says nope. Let's see here. I'm not sure what that's in reference to, but I'm glad that you're here, man. It's been a while since I've seen you. Mike V says, woo, Friday stream time. That is right. That is right. Let's see if we can pull the game up here. Make sure that the game is working all right. My dogs are barking in the background. I apologize about that, you guys. I apologize about that. I'm the only one home, so I can't really go stop them. I guess I could let them in, but we'll let them in if they become problematic. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, hang on. I think I got to let them in. Hang on just a second. Let me, I'm going to throw something up. There we go. These are the Free-to-Play Nation guiding principles. I'll be right back. All right, come on, guys. Millie, Vera, come on. Come on. Oh, hey, Vera.
I think now when I'm inside, she's coffee.
Okay, I was just trying to get it to stop barking. Good to see you. That's fine if she goes around. All right, you guys, we're back. We are back. The Free-to-Play Nation guiding principles. Let's just take a minute and take a look at these while we have it up. Legendary focus, infinite patience, and unstoppable momentum. You guys know that in this game, you have to have focus. You got to have a plan, and you can't bounce around and do all the different things you want to do. You have to pick a path and stick to it. And then you have to be patient. You have to have infinite patience, because there's all kinds of cool and flashy things going on in the game all the time, and you want to have it all right now, but as a free-to-play player, you have to be patient, and you want to build unstoppable momentum. By having that focus and having that patience, then you will get that momentum as a result. We got a lot of people in the chat. Scary movie style. Yeah, Force Master. Hey, Padawan, I've been home sick for the past 3 days, but I hope you've had a good week. Man, I'm sorry. That sucks. That sucks. I hope that you're feeling better. Cat Lord's got to go. Always good to have you, man, even if it's just for a minute. Elizabeth, hello, free-to-play Padawan. So happy to catch you live again since the last time I came to the conclusion that best rank up in Grand Arena is the D rank. Oh, dang. Chromium 3 is not fair. I am sorry to hear that. I am sorry to hear that. Cat Lord's counting down to his birthday, 48.5 hours. Very exciting. Very exciting. We got Visla in the chat. We got all kinds of people in the chat. This is awesome. This is awesome. All right, you guys. We are going to start off with a very exciting roster spotlight. In the community that we run in, there are two brothers that are famous, especially in the Darth Kimchi community, the Slurp brothers. And we already looked at Pancake's account, but now we're going to look at his older brother's account. And I don't even know what his older brother calls himself SLP what, because I've never met him. I've never met him on Discord or anything, but this is going to be his account. We're going to take a look. There it is, SLP Shadow Warrior. Very cool. Very cool. All right, well, let's look at his stats. Already we're seeing some pretty sweet stuff. Seeing the best galactic legend in the game. Seeing the best capital ship in the game. Let's check these stats. 7.1 million galactic power. Let's get on to these galactic war battles. 20,665. So let's get a feel for how old this roster is. If you ever want to know about how old a roster is, you can take the number of galactic war battles won, divide it by 12, and that'll give you about an idea of how many days. 1,722 days. We're going to divide that by 365. 4.7 years. 4.7 years. This is a very mature account. And then the other thing we like to look at is the gear donated, 2,744. So an extremely generous donator. Let's get in here and look at these ships. We got Brian Thompson in the chat. What's up, man? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Night Snipes in the chat as well. A lot of problems with this Wi-Fi. Oh no. You play music in school on Saturday? You guys have a concert or something? That's cool. You guys, the TIE Advance, it is such a powerful ship. Even on these huge rosters, it's at the very top. It's at the very top. And then the Millennium Falcon and the Slave One. You got to have that bad boy Relic 8 for the Executor. So let's do this by faction. Let's look at the capital ships first. Malevolence, Relic 7. Negotiator, Relic 8. Executor, Relic 8. Executrix, Relic 7. And then he's got the Chimera, the Radis, he's got them all, right? Yeah. He's even got the Radis 7 stars. He's got the Finalizer 7 stars. Man, that's awesome. That is awesome. This right here, this Akbar, kind of makes me a little worried, because someday I want a Relic Akbar fleet. And if I get to 7 million and I haven't reliced it yet, that must mean that there's a lot of other ships that you need to relic before you relic that one. So I might have to push for the home one if I ever want to have a good Rebel fleet. But wow, we're seeing a lot of beauty here. A lot of beauty in those capital ships. I think they're all 7 stars. Only the Executor lacks 1 star. Let's look at Separatists. Let's look at his Separatists. We got the Spy at Relic 3, Sunfat Gear 12, Soldier Gear 12. Wow. So he's got the 2 droid ships, maxed out 7 stars. And he's running his Malevolence with only a Relic Spy. That's interesting. That is interesting. That must mean that it's high efficiency. You don't even have to take all the Geos to Relics, apparently. Let's look at this Galactic Republic. You know I love these Galactic Republic ships. Relic 7 on 5s. Relic 5 on Rex. And then we got Ahsoka Relic, Anakin Relic, Clone Sergeant Relic. And here we go with the BTLB maxed out. Beautiful. And both of the capital ships for the Galactic Republic are Relic as well. Man, oh man, I'm seeing some really good stuff. Let's look at these bounty hunters. And then we're going to look at the Rebels. Relic 8 on Boba Fett. That's amazing. I wonder how he has his Boba Fett modded. You guys help me remember, we want to look at the Boba Fett mods. Because once you get Relic 8 on him, I don't know what the best use for him is. Is it just speed? Do you want to put a bunch of offense? I'm not sure. He's got the Relic Cad Bane, the Relic IG, and bam, he's got the Razor Crest maxed out at 7 stars. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's look at the Rebels. Here we go. Got that Hans Millennium Falcon. The Ghost and the Phantom. Even at lowish gear, they still have a ton of galactic power. Wedge, Relic, Biggs Relic. He must have some galactic legends on this account for real. Biston, Rebel White. He looks like he has all of the pilotless ships. The crewless ships are maxed out. That is a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. Let's see here. I'm going to catch up on the chat real quick. Coleman Traver is agreeing with me that it's Saturday tomorrow. He says it's an open Jurdag. I don't know the translation. Me and my band and some others are going to play music. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, open dag. I won my JAC this round, so my losing streak is broken. Nice job, Dom. Nice job. All right, I want to look at... what else do I want to look at? Let's just do some scrolling, and then we'll move over to the characters. He has got the First Order fleet up and running, but he doesn't seem to have SLKR. Interesting, interesting. So he's running the First Order fleet all the way down at purple gear. I wonder how he does with that fleet. I mean, he's got to be running the Malevolence, the Negotiator, the Executor, right? Executrix, probably. Chimera, probably. So then that's 5. So he only needs one more of these 3, potentially, for Kyber. But you gotta have 6 fleets, cause boy oh boy, that's a lot of ships. That is a lot of ships. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. He's got all of the light side galactic legends. Kenobi, Rey, and Jedi Master Luke. That's somebody that tells me that he is in a guild that cares about light side GOTB. And he has gone hard after light side GOTB. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's look at these bounty hunters so that I don't forget. We got Jango at Relic 7, Boba Fett at Relic 8, Zam at Relic 7. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I think that we might, think that there might be an additional galactic legend because I'm seeing some definite... No, he doesn't have him yet. He is very close to Lord Vader. Very close to Lord Vader. All right, let's go back to these bounty hunters. Relic 7 Zam. That's cool. That's cool. With the Omicron. Bosk Relic 5, Dengar Relic 5, and then you got these guys for the Executor. Very nice. This is a pretty lean roster. It looks like he takes things to where they need to be to get those big unlocks and then doesn't take them much higher than that. But I bet you money that he's got Grief Karga and Mando, even at this Gear 10 or whatever that is, Gear 11, Gear 10, he's still doing big work with those guys, I bet. I bet. Dom says that's a lot of blue. It is a lot of blue. It is a lot of blue. Shell Shock 3v3 is treating me well. Beats him with 3 million more GP. Way to go, Shell Shock. And welcome to the stream, too. Forgive me if you've already been here, but that's the first time I remember seeing your name. Glad to have you here. Oh, this Grandmaster Yoda Relic 8. Let's take a look at this bad boy. I want to see how he has him modded. Offense and potency. Let's look at some of these stats. Now, Grandmaster Yoda does all... special offense. So that's the number you care about. 11,700 special offense. Beautiful. So look at his speed. 254 speed. Awesome. What kind of triangle are we running? An offense triangle. Big damage from this Yoda. Big damage. Alright, gas. Let's look at this gas. And then I want to look at the rest of the 501st. So we have an offense set with a defense set. To me, that's really good for gas. That's really good for gas. But I've never had gas, so I don't know. Look at this protection. 113,000 protection. 266 speed. That is good. That is good. See, with gas, you want his protection to be as high as possible. And you want his health to kind of be as low as possible. Because the counters to gas, you know, I'm using my Padme team to counter gas in Arena. Well, they do damage based on health. CLS does a lot of CLS's damage based on health, so you want to have high protection, low health on most of the 501st to counter those teams right there. That's specifically in Grand Arena. I know in Lightside TB, you want to mod them a whole different way. Let's see here. Let's look at the 501st while we're talking about them. I don't want to take too long in this roster spotlight. There's too much to look at, but I'm just particularly curious about these teams because we're going for these teams ourselves. Oh my gosh, Relic 8 Art Trooper. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Let's take a look at him. Offense. I bet you he has an offense. Oh no, he has a speed arrow. Interesting. Offense on the triangle. Probably offense right here. Health right here. Maybe this is mods for Cam. because we just did cam. Maybe this is his cam modding for ARC Trooper. Look at this damage, you guys. Almost 10k. Very nice. Very nice ARC Trooper. I love it. I love it. Shellshock says, yes, this is the first stream I've been to. Iden Omicron is too OP. Well, I've never fought against an Iden Omicron, and we might be fighting against our first one tonight. I didn't take a close enough look at the opponent's roster, but we'll see how that goes. So you're saying that you have the Iden Omicron and it's working out for you? Well done. Well done, well done. Dom says, I just switched guilds yesterday, so this is going to be my first territory war in my new guild, which is exciting. And I don't have to do the Sith raid at 3:30 a.m. now. That's so good. That's so important. The Sith raid is such a huge deal for your roster. You want to try to get top 10 in the Sith raid. So if you're not in a guild that does the Sith raid at a time that works for you, that is a reason to move to a different guild. It certainly is. It certainly is. I want to see how fast this Rex is. Let's look at this bad boy. We have speed and health on him. That's really good. 307 on this Rex. 147 extra speed. That is monstrous. That is monstrous. Let's see here. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Tell me in the chat. There's too much here to look at everything. Tell me in the chat, what do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see that he has? Let's look at the Separatists, because I'm a big fan of the Separatists. Let's see here. Django, Relic 7. Let's see how he has his Relic 7 Django modded. Offense and crit chance. Doing the big damage. Doing the big damage. 242 speed. 8,800 physical offense. And Django ignores defense. So any offense that you put on him is big, big damage. Grievous. Let's look at this bad boy. Health, 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 health all the way. 160,000 health. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That is a lot of health. Let's look at some of these. We got health right here. With health in the secondary. Health primary here with health in the secondary. Take it. Health primary here with 4 hits of secondary health. Wow. Health here with 4 hits of secondary health. Could you get more health on him? I don't know. 4 hits of health here, 2 hits in health percentage. And then 3 hits of health here and 1 hit in health. Wow, that's a lot of health. That is a lot of health on that Grievous. Man, if you watch this stream later, let me know. How hard does your Grievous hit on that AoE? Kitty Cat. Bimgus wants to see Cat. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Galactic Republic. Where's she at? Where's her? There she is. Relic 5. All 3 Zetas. Let's take a look at this cat. 351 speed. Wow, wow, wow. I don't know what's good health and protection for Cat, but she is zippy. She is a zippy, zippy character. Look at this. Look at this. Wow, wow, wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. Jar Kai Master. That must be, I don't know. That must be her fighting style of choice. Let's see here. How does he have his C-3PO modded? Padawan, I 7-starred both Chewie and Jedi Knight Revan today. Finley, that's awesome. That is a huge deal. Congratulations. Oh, man. I don't know if you've put the screenshots of that in the Discord yet, but go to the Personal Achievements channel and put those screenshots in there because that is awesome. Congratulations. That's a huge deal. Both of those are incredible characters. So we've got defense. We just kind of got a mismatch of mods to give him some health and protection, since that's a good bit of speed. 113 extra speed from the mods, 265. And, ooh, a lot of potency. A lot of potency. 128% potency. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, sweet. I'm going to look at this Echo, and then I think that we will have looked at almost all the Galactic Republic. That's fast for an Echo 256. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Cool, man. And how much damage? I don't. Echo uses both types, both physical and special. So 6,500 physical and almost 10,000 special. That seems good to me. That seems good. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's look at the Resistance. He's got Galactic Legend Rey, which is not a super popular Galactic Legend, but for me, somebody that likes to kind of go with the stuff that's not as popular, I'm super interested in getting Galactic Legend Rey someday. I'm trying to decide which order I want to get the GLs in. I know I'm going to go for SLKR first. I might go for JMK second, but we'll see. I mean, the fact that Rey comes with a fleet is attractive to me because of how much we need fleets right now. We need them bad, but I know it's a good fleet, but it's not the best fleet. Not the best fleet. Let's take this BB-8 and take a look. Take a look at this BB-8. 293 speed on that BB-8. How does he have his Rey modded? Let's take a look. Health. And health and health and health and health. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. 250,000 health. 127,000 of it is coming from the mods. That's bonkers, you guys. That is half of her health is coming from mods. Holy moly. That's like 100% extra health. That's amazing. That's amazing. 567 protection. It's almost like he tried not to put protection on her. That's awesome. 496 speed. That is a healthy Rey. Wow. Wow. Awesome. What does a really healthy Rey do? Is she just really hard to kill? I'm not sure. Dom says Rey isn't super popular because her requirements aren't the most preferable. But she is still really good. Yeah, especially in 3v3. Definitely she's good. I chose C first. Galactic Legend to take forever though. Coleman Travers saying bonkers. Alright, let's do it this way. I want to just see all the characters in order of speed. C is one of the faster Galactic Legends to get. Makes sense? Makes sense. Alright, so Cat is the fastest character after the Galactic Legends, followed by Darth Revan. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Show me what you got. 325 speed. That's 151 speed from the mods. That's crazy. That is crazy. Mike V says that's the first bonkers of the night, and it won't be the last. You guys know it won't be the last. Rey shares health with all her allies. Ahaha. So she's making her whole team thick. You guys, look at this Shock T. He has to have his cam mods on. His 501st is modded just different enough from what I would expect to think that he's got to have his cam mods. And his Shock T being the fastest after Darth Revan, this got to be cam mods for Shock T. 316 speed. That is a fast Shock T, you guys. This is really good. Hermit Yoda. Oh man, this must be for the Jedi Luke. A fast Shock and a fast Hermit. I mean, that makes sense. GLs still take forever no matter what. Well, we have never had a GL. I've been playing the game since it came out. My first roster, I played for like 3 years. And it's terrible. It is a terrible roster. I stopped playing that roster and started again when Grand Arena came out because I was just getting my clock cleaned in Grand Arena. And I said, this isn't fair. I want to have a roster that has a chance in Grand Arena. So then I built my second roster, and it was an amazing roster that I loved. I only got it to like 2 million, 2.5 million or something before I decided to start this channel. And when I started this channel, I had to stop playing that roster because this channel took too much time. So now the only roster that I play is the free-to-play Padawan roster, and it is already over 2 million GP, even though we haven't reached our 1 year anniversary. So I'm very excited about that. It's definitely going to be the best roster of the 3 rosters that I've played. But that being said, I kept stopping and starting, so I never actually got a Galactic Legend. I'm excited to get one. 313 speed on this Hermit Yoda. It's a thing of beauty. It is a thing of beauty. And we got Rex, Revan, Bastilla. Zam is fast. Let's take a look at this Zam. JMK event is practically unlosable. That is a benefit. If you do all the work to be able to qualify for the event, you're not probably going to lose tickets. But I've heard that there are still like glitches and bugs and ways you can lose tickets. 300 speed on Zam. Very nice. Very nice. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, you guys. Let's, I just want to click offense. I just want to see what kind of, we're going to do physical damage. Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, even above all the galactic legends. Let's look at this bad boy. Let's look at this bad boy. Physical damage, 12,277. That's a heavy hitter. That is a heavy hitter. I didn't look at the speed. Jedi Knight Luke is super slow. So yeah, he put 49 speed on him. He's still only 161 speed. But Jedi Knight Luke, based on his lead, if that's what you use, you want him to be slow. Based on what I've heard. I'm not going to talk about it like I understand it, because once again, I've never had Jedi Knight Luke either. But we're going to get him. We're going to get it all. We are going to get it all, you guys. We got a hard-hitting gas, a hard-hitting arc, Jango, Vader. This is the last one. I'm just going to look at Vader, and this is the last one. Shellshock says, yeah, I have an old account, 6 years old, but I quit for like 5 years. And I'm back ready than ever. Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome back. It's always fun to come back and play a game that you love. Bimga says, Padawan on day 240. Someone asked how cool it would be with a Lord of the Rings version of Slugga. Bonkers, right? Now, I am so excited about that, you guys. I love Lord of the Rings. I forgot that happened on day 240. I'm very excited about that game. I don't know when it comes out, but to me, it can't come out soon enough. I am super excited. I'm not going to make content on it, but we can definitely talk about it. Because it's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. I'm sure. What's y'all's favorite Lord of the Rings character that you're hoping? Like, I'm sure they're going to have starting characters. Let's say that. Let's ask that question. What do you guys think are going to be the starting characters that you start with? Like, now you got Anakin, Ahsoka, and Old Ben in this game. It didn't used to be that way, but it is that way now. What do you think is going to be the starting characters in Lord of the Rings? I'm interested. I don't know what it's going to be. Coleman Trevor says, that was me. Oh, man. Coleman, you called it, man. You called it. All right, let's look at this. Look at this Vader. Speed with 4 hits in flat offense. Beautiful. Crit damage with speed. Offense. Beautiful. Offense. Primary. Cross on Vader with crit chance, potency, health, and speed. Awesome. Awesome. Potency, speed, health, and offense here. And speed, potency, tenacity, and health here. That is a pretty healthy Vader. Let's see here. 55k, 62k protection, 242 speed, 85% potency, and 8,500 damage. Almost 8,600. Awesome, you guys. Well, SLP Shadow Warrior, you have a beautiful roster. Thank you for letting us look at it. And come hang out with us anytime, man. Anytime. Bimga says Legolas, 100%. Ooh, that would be cool. David James says Hobbits. That would be so fun, man. You know what would be cool if they had they couldn't have like no-name hobbits, because hobbits are not known for adventuring, right? Only the hobbits that were adventurers are the ones that were talked about in the stories. So I don't know, maybe like one of the dwarves from the Hobbit that's not super well known. I want the brothers. What were the brothers called in the Hobbit? There were 2 brother dwarves that always like played off each other. I think that would be fun. DOG says, how many tunes did Slugga start with? I do not know. Original Fellowship, more than likely. That would be super cool, D. But, I mean, they're so popular, they're probably going to make them, like, legendaries, right? They got to have some form of Legolas. They're going to have multiple forms of every character, probably. How many tunes did Slugga start with? I don't know. What are we up to now? Like 200 and something. So I think we probably had like 120 or 150. I don't remember. It wasn't anywhere near as much as we have now. Force Master says, with Jedi Knight Luke's leader, all enemies are reduced to Jedi Knight Luke's speed. So the slower he is, the slower the entire enemy team is. That's why you want him to be slow. Very cool. Very cool. Dom says, I wouldn't mind what the starting characters are, as long as they aren't some random obscure characters that no one knows of. You know who they can't have as a character in that game? Tom Bombadil. I love Tom Bombadil, but he'll be like super OP, right? He's like can do anything he wants. DFE, welcome to this stream. Clone Wars Chewie is going to be one of the starting characters for Lord of the Rings, that would be very weird. That would be very weird. There are a lot of brothers. Dwaylen, Balin, Killy, Philly. That's who it was. That's who I was thinking of. Killy and Philly. Yeah. Dory, Nori, Ori, Oin, Gloin, etc. Yeah, you're right. But Killy and Philly, that's who I was thinking of. Let's do a fleet arena battle. We get knocked back past 20 almost every day. Today we're only at rank 15, which is really good. That's good progress, but it is getting, you guys, it's getting super hard to get into the top 5. Anybody who's free to play, you need to find a way to get a malevolence or a negotiator by the time you hit 1 year, because this fleet arena, we've been staying relevant almost since we entered the fleet arena with our strategy of Tarkin and the Geos. And then you added in Bosk, and then we added in Plo, and then we added in Anakin, and we keep adding things in to stay relevant. But it's getting tough. Once the negotiators and the malevolent start hitting 6 and 7 stars all around you, it becomes very difficult to punch through them. So we have to try to find a way through. Here we go. Here we have an opportunity. It's a 6-star malevolence, so it won't be super hard. And his hyena bomber is not 7 stars, so it will be an easier target to take down. So this is really good. I'm not saying we're going to win, but we are going to give it a shot. Give it a whirl, give it a try. Coleman Traver says, I need Tom Bombadil. That would be amazing. But I mean, what would they, I mean, they can make him like a raid boss or something, but he's too powerful, right? I mean, I don't know. All right, let's open up with AoE. This is going to give Houndstooth a bunch of turn meter, but it doesn't matter because they're all tanks. It doesn't really matter who we go after. Okay. Here comes the Hyena Bomber. Now, this is important, you guys. When you're using Tarkin and the Geos, and Hyena Bomber opens up with the AoE, you have to cleanse the Buzz Droids before Hyena Bomber takes his next turn. So you can either bring in Plo, or you can kill Hyena Bomber, but Hyena Bomber ignores Taunt. So he will use his basic on either Soldier or Spy, and will kill them, because he will call the mass assist because of the presence of the Buzz Droids. So we have to make sure that we either kill Hyena Bomber or cleanse the Buzz Droids. Right now we're going to cleanse because Hyena Bomber is getting close to taking his next turn. We're going to bring in Plo, and this is going to make it to where if Hyena Bomber targets one of these scallywags, one of our separatist ships, it's not going to call the mass assist because they no longer have Buzz Droids. So that's very important. There we go. We actually killed him before he used his turn anyway, so that worked out. Another big opportunity we have against this fleet in particular, I'm really thankful when I see this fleet, it's because their Spy does not have the reinforcement ability maxed out. So he will put the taunt on whoever he's targeting, but he will not also put a second taunt. That makes it way easier to survive because it won't put a taunt on your Spy or Soldier. When you're doing this fleet fight, it's all about trying to keep Spy and Soldier alive, and then try to add a third Separatist as soon as reasonably possible, so that your mass assist attacks from Spy call more friends to attack. So we're making good progress. We've killed 2 of the 3 starting tanks. Our starting tank is hanging in there beautifully. Let's go ahead and refresh the taunt with our Houndstooth. We have to go after their Houndstooth right now. There's nothing we can do. But we can see what we have here. We want to bring in another Separatist. We can bring in Sunfac for the stun or Vulture Droid. I'm going to bring in Vulture Droid because it's going to put Blind out there. And it's also going to give us the ability to put buff immunity on the Houndstooth. We do not want to put the buff immunity on now because Houndstooth is about to take his turn. When he takes his turn, he cleanses himself with his basic ability. So if we had, he cleansed himself anyway, the Malevolence cleansed him. Here we have an opportunity. We're going to go after Spy. This is going to call Vulture Droid to assist because of the Buzz Droids. There we go. Did some big damage on Spy. Let's just attack this guy over here. When you're fighting against the Malevolence, you want to try to avoid killing Vulture Droids if possible, because killing a Vulture Droid gives the Malevolence turn meter, and as long as you control who has Buzz Droids on your team, they're not that big of a problem. We're going to go ahead and do the buff immunity now, because somebody on our team is going to take a turn before Houndstooth, but then Houndstooth died anyway, so it worked out. So we kill the Vulture Droid, nothing else we can do, because we have to target them. We're giving the Malevolence a bunch of turn meter right now, but Spy is under stealth. That was a good dodge. That was a good dodge. Now we can go after Soldier, which we're going to do. Let's refresh the taunt over here on Houndstooth. And let's call the Mass Assist on Soldier. We're running out of time, but it's because I'm taking a lot of time to explain what's going on. Now Spy is the only one left, so we should be able to go for him now, and there we go. Now, one of the reasons why Tarkin particularly is a good counter against the Malevolence is because of his passive ability. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at our Tarkin passive ability for his capital ship. He's really got two pieces of the puzzle that really help against the Malevolence specifically. Here he is. Here he is. All right, this ability right here. Allies gain 20% offense for each debuffed enemy, doubled for Empire allies. Allies also gain 20% turn meter whenever any ship is destroyed. Their ship, your whole team gains turn meter whenever any ship is destroyed. Well, if you're fighting against the Malevolence, they're continuously spawning these Vulture Droids, which sometimes you have to kill. Every time you kill a Vulture Droid, your whole team gets 20% turn meter. Also, if the Malevolence has 5 ships on the field, which is relatively common because of how many Vulture Droids it spawns, and you get Buzz Droids out on the field, that's debuffs on the whole enemy team. And that makes your team do 100% more offense because there's 5 enemy ships. All of them are debuffed. So it's really nice to use the Executrix specifically to fight against the Malevolence. Now, the Executrix does not do as well against the Negotiator because the Negotiator ships don't die as much as the Malevolent ships, and it's they have a lot more cleanses and ways to get rid of the debuffs. All right, let's see here. How many dark side characters got names? That's a good question, DOG. Radagast starter, that'd be cool. I would be fine with Radagast. Fleet Arena gets very competitive once everyone gets their fleets up. It definitely does. Yeah, some of the orcs have names. Definitely. Plus, you could just do generic things like Orc Warrior, Orc, Charger, Orc, whatever. Have like an Orc faction, and they don't necessarily have to have names. They can just have roles that they play. Fimble. I don't remember Fimble. I don't remember that name. Does CG know the lore, or does CG know the blockbuster dollars? Usually I try to stay in the 30 to 40 range in Fleet Arena since everything below is super difficult. Well, Dom, if you could find a way to break into the top 5, I understand if you're in a arena that's like all executors. But in that case, go after the Executor. Those crystals, you guys, it's so important. It is so important. Executrix is really nice for Malevolence counters, especially if you have the TIE Bomber, which can remove the overcharge. I think it's called on Geos and Vulture Droids. Definitely. Sean Gibbons in the chat. Hey, Padawan, your title is wrong. You're kicking butt. No, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that right now. Grand Arena. The last Grand Arena. Here we go. Round 1. Can we look at the last week? This one. I'll tell you what happened, and I'll tell you what I learned from it. First of all, we changed our defense a little bit. You guys were right that I was going a little too defense heavy, so I took the Geos off of the defense, and I replaced them with this Rex team. Didn't get the job done. I mean, it took a battle, didn't get a hold. Grievous didn't get a hold. They didn't even try on Padme. Up in the north, our defensive teams worked a little bit. Right here, we got 2 battles on the Poggle team. Poggle, Droideka, Magna Guard. 2 battles on the Nute team, Nute, Jango, and B1, and then just 1 battle on the Dooku, Sunfac, Watt team. But we got some holds. And so in that part of it, it went well. The defense went as planned. We held this zone, we held the ship zone, we lost 1 zone. But then the offense went terrible. It took me 4 battles to get through these Ewoks, 4 battles to get through these Geos, and I got through the crew team in 1 battle. But that was like it. I had nothing left for anybody else. And it was because I was thinking in a 5v5 context. This team can beat this team in 5v5, so I tried to take the 3v3 version of that team and beat the 3v3 version over here. But here is the thing about 3v3. Sustainability beats damage. If you have a team like, let's say, the Imperial Troopers, they're all about damage and turn meter. Well, then you got a team like the Ewoks. They have a lot of sustainability. The Geos have a lot of sustainability. Relic Crew is really hard to get through. Your damage dealers don't hit as hard, and there aren't as many damage dealers in 3v3. So you have to take more than you think you should take. And what's funny is that the teams that I used to finish these battles, if I had used that team first, I would have got it in a 1-shot. But I said to myself, I could save this team for later. I shouldn't have saved that team for later. I should have went ahead and done the teams that would have worked. Like, for instance, the Geos. I tried Vader and Talon. Just the 2 of them. Didn't work. And then I tried Palpatine, Thrawn, and Mara Jade. Almost worked, didn't work. If I had taken Palpatine, Mara Jade, and Vader, that would have worked. But I took the 2 separate versions of that team, and neither of them worked. So I'm just going to have to face the fact that we don't have as many teams on offense as we thought. But we'll see how it goes this time. We got to knock out a few more dailies before we jump into this grand arena. Dom says, we got Jamal on the chat. What's up, Jamal? I'm missing out on the chat here. Let's see. I took a little too much time to explain that. Let's see here. Mike V says, better get the video portion of the channel up and running for the upcoming Lord of the Rings game, plus add additional streaming day. Hey, I got problems, you got solutions. Am I right? Dom says, most of the top 5 are executors and not dealing with that. Well, we have 2 executors in our top 5 as well. But as a group in the Discord chat, the Fleet Discord chat, we're able to work around them. One of them is in the Discord chat. Big Jamal, hey, folks. I actually made it to my first live stream. Congratulations, man. I'm glad to have you. I was talking to you in chat earlier, and I'm excited that you're here. Force Master, last match I lost by less than 10 points. That's a close match. That is a close match. I absolutely obliterated my opponent in GAC. Not even a competition. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, she is saying that my opponent is judging my attempts. Definitely. All right. We have to turn the chat back on. Here we go. Finlay, I lost my GAC. The opponent had 6 times more GP than me to covet. Coleman Chamber full cleared, 1-shot everything except the last team. That last one took me 5 battles. If you full clear in 3v3, that's amazing. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, your fleet shard disbanded, Dom? That sucks. If you don't have a fleet shard, then that definitely makes it tough. All right, let's check the timer on the fleet battle. Oh, we're ready. We got to do another fleet battle. We're going to do a little fleet. Then we're going to do the Grand Arena. Then we're going to finish our fleet. DIKY, I have no chance. Perfect Shred just got his 7th star. Oh my gosh. How are we supposed to break through this? Who's rank 9? The Roman? Oh man, I don't even know. I don't even know if I have a better chance against the Roman or against the Perfect Shred. I'm going to try the Shred. We'll see how this goes. 7-star negotiator. He just got it 7-star. Yesterday it wasn't 7-star. Congratulations, by the way. Perfect Shred. Big Jamal just got mentioned by the man himself. I'm honored. Look, I'm nobody. I'm just somebody who hangs out with my friends on Wednesdays and Fridays when we play some Swugga together. I am honored that you're here hanging out with me. Okay, here we go. This is how I like for it to start. 5s attack Spy. Whenever 5s attack somebody, it gives that person turn meter. So now we have some turn meter. We're going to go ahead and try to get the debuff on Anakin, which we did. Put the mass assist on Anakin, and that spawns the unending loyalty. So far, so good. Let's see where it goes from here. Ability blocks. Ooh, we got ability blocks on 2 people. That's excellent. Right. This is all we can do. So that's what we're going to do. Anakin is putting the big damage out there. I am not loving this. We need to bring in a cleanse. We need to bring in a heal and a cleanse. Or we could bring in our Anakin. I'm going to try to play this risky. I'm going to bring in our Anakin. We're going to probably lose our spy, but then hopefully Anakin will get upset and get lots of turns. Let's go ahead and try to get the buff immunity on their Houndstooth. We got it. We need to use that while we have it. Please, 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 spy, come in here and make something happen. Soldier assist. Yes. Okay, there goes the Houndstooth. Their Anakin's getting upset. Man, if we had an AoE right now, we could finish their Anakin off. I don't love this. Here comes the AoE. There goes our spy. Here comes our Anakin with the extra turn. It's just Anakin versus Anakin, you guys. Anakin is getting upset and making the other Anakin upset. Cleanse yourself, Houndstooth. Who's gonna come out on top? Ooh, that is bad. That daze is really, really bad for us. This is a bad situation. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, God. This went south quickly. We can't give him turn meter, but we can give him offense up. Let's give him everything we can. I need 2 kills here, Anakin. I need you to kill their Anakin, and I need you to kill their BTLB. Let's do it. Yes, Anakin. Good job. All right, who are they bringing? Oh, Ahsoka, please don't one-shot me. 5s, don't one-shot me. Oh, Anakin. I gotta bring somebody in. Somebody that'll do something. Let's go after... I don't want to give 5's turn meter. Does 5's get turn meter when he's damaged? I think he might. Oh, the counterattack. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. Oh, my gosh. Mike V says, hey, take that back. You are somebody. You're a dang Padawan Jedi. Have some pride, man. Someday I'll be a Jedi Knight, but right now I'm a Padawan. Right now I'm not doing well in Fleet Arena. But we're gonna show the struggle so that you guys can understand and share in the struggle. Let's buy some energy and spend it, and then we're going to get into the Grand Arena. I don't mean to keep teasing that. I just don't want to be maxed out on energy. Alright, so we like to buy all 3 refreshes, as you guys know, except for Cantina. And I like to try to stay around 3,000 crystals. We'll see how that goes. Alright. That way, you have them if you need them. Squads, current farms, Scion. Have we farmed Scion today? Let's find out. We have not. We're farming this ship. We are close. I need it to be 185 out of 85. This is the last ship I need for the finalizer. As soon as we get this ship to 7 stars, we can start farming the finalizer. No shards today. Ray Ray's in the chat. Arrgh! What's up, Ray Ray? I don't know what that is, but I love it. All right, 3PO and Chewie. Come on, baby. Give me some. Ooh, 6 shards for 3PO and Chewie. I love it. Who's next? Wrecker. We're going for the BTLB, and we're getting a bonus Wrecker. We've already farmed it for today. All right. Queel. We're getting the Imperial TIE Bomber with a bonus Queel. And I think this is one of those ships that I might go ahead and unlock even at 4 stars. I normally just wait till a ship is 5 stars or more to unlock it, but that TIE Bomber, I need it too badly. As soon as I unlock the Malevolence, then I'm gonna need some Empire ships to go with Tarkin. How are we doing on this guy? I clicked the wrong button. 300 out of 330. We are almost done farming the shards for our SLKR farm, but we still have a long way to go on the gear. Speaking of gear, this is what we're doing right now. I don't have a relic project right now because my main focus is to prepare for the finalizer and to prepare for the Malevolence shift. The Malevolence is going to take the ships that my Executrix is running right now. So I will need more ships for the Executrix to run, and I will need ships to both unlock the Finalizer and to run with the Finalizer. So I've targeted TIE Fighter Pilot for my Executrix, and I've targeted the pilots to the First Order fleet. I already have General Hux at Gear 11. I'm shooting for Gear 11, and I have crew at Gear 11. These are 2 of the pilots for the First Order fleet. I'm going to take all the First Order fleet pilots to Gear 11, because Gear 11 is when a ship really starts coming into its own as far as stats, speed, damage, etc. So I want to get all these guys to Gear 11. Once I get all these guys to Gear 11, then I'm going to go back to my relic priorities, and my First Order are going to sit at Gear 11 for a little while, but the fleet will at least be up and running. In order to get SLKR, you have to farm the Finalizer and the characters. A lot of people farm the characters and get their relics up, and then realize that even after you unlock the Finalizer at 4 stars, it takes multiple months to get it from 4 stars to 5 stars. So we want to be ahead of the curve. I want to get that Finalizer farm going a long time before my characters are SLKR ready. You guys are chatting so much I can't even keep up. Dom says only bad thing about more people is that it's harder to read, but more people get to learn the free-to-play way. You just called it, man. Ray. It's a Spartan war cry, but you made it into a wolf howl, which is equally credible. Shell Shock, I like the small chat. He gets to read all our messages. That's why I watch small streamers. Well, I may be an unpopular streamer, but I am not a small streamer. I'm a very large man. Rank 30 in Fleet, Coleman Traber, highest you've ever gotten. Congratulations. Big Jamal, I've been watching these streams almost every day or night for the last 6 months. When I joined the Discord, I was given advice by people I had been listening to on YouTube for months. Fantastic, man. I hope that it's helpful. That's the whole point of this channel. I don't want to make money. I don't want to become popular. I just want to help free-to-play players learn how to play the game and have fun in the game, and have this community where we can all encourage each other and support each other. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All right, we got to spend more energy, and then we got to get into this Grand Arena. We're running out of time. We are running out of time. We finished the First Order Executioner farm, and I like to bounce back and forth between relic materials and unlocking a character. So now that we've unlocked a character, I'm going to go back to relic materials, get them all to my baselines. The blue is at 100. That is my baseline. The green, I like to have it at 200. And the gray, I like to have it at 400. So I'm close. Let's go ahead and knock out the gray. This should finish it to 400. And then I can get the green up to 200. And then we're back to the next character on the list. And in case you guys are wondering about the list, I do have the farming plan that I'm following in order of the things that I'm unlocking and pursuing in the Discord under the Hey Padawan section. I've got a farming plan, farming guide in there, and it kind of outlines the idea behind the farming plan, and also everything in order in case you guys want to follow along and check everything off as you get it done. Someday I'm going to make like a video of the farming guide, but I don't know. These streams are so much fun, but this is a lot of the time that I have right now. Okay, we're going after Carth in Fleet. We are farming 4 different fleet nodes. We're going after Carth. We're going after Plo's ship. Someday I want the Radis. Ships take forever to farm. Might as well knock it out. And we're farming Grief Karga, which we've already farmed, and the Echelon. The TIE Echelon, because it just came out, and the thing about ships that just came out is you don't have to wait for them to become accelerated, because they're already as accelerated as they're going to get. Have we done the fleet challenges yet? Not yet. Knock that out. Finlay says streams are always bonkers, and Shell Shock says money is overrated. I hear you. I would much rather have things other than money, like the stuff that money buys. I'm just kidding. Reputation is far more important than money. And what we're building, what you guys are building with me, is a community that helps each other and encourages each other. In a world of toxic people, where gamers are critical and want to beat people down. We are building a community where you lift people up and you tell each other things that you know that they might not know. Everybody grows together, everybody encourages each other, and we all have fun together. It's a game that's supposed to be fun. It shouldn't be something that makes you feel bad about yourself. I want to focus on mods and I want to teach about mods, but I don't want to hit mods too hard. And my roster spotlights, somebody like the roster we just looked at, they've got some awesome mods and I wanted to take a look. But if you don't have good mods and you want your roster to be spotlighted, I'm happy to just not look at the mods, because this game, there's a lot more to it than mods. And you can have a roster that you should be proud of, even if you don't have amazing mods. Even if you don't have amazing mods, it's a worthwhile pursuit. But that's one of those things that people can make you feel bad about. It's your mod, and I make myself feel bad about my mod situation. But it's a game and it's supposed to be fun, and I'm having a blast with you guys. I'm having a blast with you guys. We haven't done that yet. Let's do it. Let's do it. This might give us everything we need to get another Gear 11. Whoops, another Gear 11 knocked out. This one. Sim it. This is not how I normally do it. I normally do the multi-sim, but this will give us, yes, 21. Very nice. Very nice. So we can have another Gear 11 pilot knocked out. First order officer, our tank. There we go. Boom. And then let's, yeah. Let's do this one. Beautiful. Let's do, yes, got plenty of that. Let's do this. Oh, okay. Got plenty of that. We don't have a lot of the other, but that's all right. And we got 3 of those. All right, then we're going to unmark him. Now he's Gear 11 plus, and his ship will be doing some good stuff. And maybe we can spend the rest of our fleet energy here. Maybe fleet or regular energy. I don't remember. What we have. We've got regular energy. We can. Here we go. 9E. Got a couple of them. All right, so there's our energy. Shell Shock says, tornado warning. Where I am, I have to go. Shell Shock, stay safe. Stay safe. DJ Gucci. What did I miss? First time watching this stream. Also new subscriber. Awesome. Welcome. So glad to have you. Very exciting. Very exciting. DJ Gucci. Is that Lord Vader music? That's a cool name. That's a cool name. Yeah, good luck with that tornado, Shell Shock. Definitely. Definitely. Be safe, my friend. Alright, we're going to do one more fleet, and then we're jumping into this Grand Arena right about the 1 hour mark. I'm going to try Roman. Man, oh man. Let's try Roman. Let's try Roman. We might just be blocked out. All right, when you're fighting the negotiators, sometimes it helps to put the Sunfac in the starting lineup and the spy in the reinforcements, so that you can bring the spy in and hopefully get a forced taunt on Anakin. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try that and see how it goes. Okay, that's a good first one to go for. We got the buff immunity on Sunfac. That's fine. So the idea here is we have to. We're just gonna have to eat the. We're just gonna have to eat the mass assist. We're gonna have to eat the mass assist, which is unfortunate. Ooh, you know what? Maybe we can get a stun here. He's still in the green. He's still in the green. And maybe an AoE will put him into the yellow. Not enough. Not enough. Yeah, here comes the mass assist, but at least Anakin is not assisting. We have days on these two scallywags, which is not ideal. But look at this. If we call the assist, it will not call Sunfac, so it will call Houndstooth. Houndstooth will cleanse himself. That is very good. Whenever Houndstooth uses his basic while he's taunting, he cleanses himself and gains health. I think health and protection. He's an amazing tank. All right, so now we're going to bring in Spy and hope that we land on Anakin. If we don't, we're just going to have to roll with it. Okay, we did not get Anakin. We got Sunfac. Oh, dang it. All right, let's go ahead and hit him with a big hit, even though it won't call a mass assist. Ooh! Ahsoka, You're brutal. You're brutal. All right, there goes our Houndstooth. We still have a taunt, but we're in bad shape. We are in bad shape. I guess let's keep working on this Sunfac, because anything we do to Houndstooth is not going to do much. Anakin's about to take a turn, and the AoE, get a counterattack. All right, so we are currently in a bad situation, but we are about to do a mass assist with Spy, I think. Can we get a kill on Anakin? Soldier, I need you to hit harder than you've ever hit. I know you're not going to crit. Not enough. Oh, come on, don't bring Plo. Okay, no Plo. No Plo, no Plo, no Plo. We got it. Kill Anakin. Now that's not a win, but that'll help. That will help. The taunt is back up, and there goes our soldier. Hang in there, Sunfac. Hang in there, baby Bubba. You know, we need the damage. I want the heal, but we need the damage. So let's try to get the buff immunity on Houndstooth. Come on, baby Bubba. Yes. Oh, Sunfac is down. And the Vault Droid's not going to desist. Big hit, Spy. That was beautiful. This is ugly, you guys. I don't think we stand a chance here. I don't think we stand a chance here. If we give ourselves turn meter, we're going to die. We're just going to die. It's over. It's over. Let's just see if we can get Houndstooth out for fun. Not enough. And there he goes, and there he goes. Oh, well, we'll try again after Grand Arena. We'll try again after Grand Arena. We might buy some crystal refreshes. Maybe who's in the top 10 will shake up a little bit, and we'll have another opportunity. Let's see here. Let's catch up on the chat, and then we're going to jump into Grand Arena. All right. Oh, Lord Vader is Louis Vuitton. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. The LV. I just said the Lord Vader part. Louis Vuitton. Ooh, fancy. Gucci and Louis Vuitton. Wow, wow, wow. Force Master. Just did my GAC match. I got CLS alone and brought in bounty hunters to try and have Mando kill him. CLS killed Mando the turn before Mando could have used the insta-kill. Oh, that sucks. Coleman Traber, I'm curious how mine will do on defense this round. I hope that it does super well. Dom says, my GACs have been mixed lately. Some have been super unbalanced in the opponent's favor, but on days like today, they're in my favor and I have a guaranteed win. Take those wins when you can get them, my friend. Gucci says, long story short, another streamer called C. Gucci Palpatine. So I added LV to the end of it. It says it's another clothing brand. I gotcha. I gotcha. Called C.O. Okay, yeah, Arnold. Yeah. Man, you guys are chatting up a storm. Finley says, got the CLS team 7 stars, but don't have the gear ability match, so they're all gear 1 level 1. That's still exciting. You have opportunities and possibilities. That's that focus, man. The legendary focus, if you're part of Free-to-Play Nation, you got to zero in on the focus. You can have amazing characters just ready to go. Right now, I have a nest that's 7 stars, gear 1 level 1. I should have that nest at Relic, and I know that I should. But there's too many other things to work on right now. There's too many. You got to pick something and stick with it. All right, we got to get into this Grand Arena. Let's take a look. Let's turn the chat back on. Here we go. Han's Millennium Falcon is amazing. Gucci is halfway to SLKR. Very exciting. Very exciting. Good advice, Coleman Traber. Good advice. All right, let's look at Sicilio. Sicilio, yeah. All right, so we have, let's take a look here. Darth Wobble, Sith Academy, I like that. That's cool. 4.7 million, so just a little more than double what we have. Let's take a look at the characters. I see a Galactic Legend. It seems like there's one Galactic Legend, but there's a lot more going on with this roster. Gear 12 Jedi Master Luke. Congratulations. By the way, if you watch this stream later, congratulations on your Jedi Master Luke. That's super exciting. Jedi Knight Revan, and all the pieces to Jedi Master Luke, which gives you a really good roster if you get Jedi Master Luke. CLS, Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Training Rey, etc. Wampa, with the Omicron, Darth Revan. Oh my gosh. I got a Relic Brood Alpha. This is a really tough roster. Really tough roster for our baby roster to fight. Let's get in here and see what we are facing. All right. Oh man. Okay, so let's talk about strategy. My defensive plan, or let's say my defensive hope. My defensive hope is to hold here in the bottom front zone and hold in the fleet zone. I do not even have 2 capital ships for offense. So I'm not even going to try to attempt to get to the fleet zone. Just forget about the fleet, put my 2 best fleets on defense, and I hope that my fleets hold. Now, what does that mean? That means that the only option for me is try to go south. I am limiting myself, but I have to try to go south. Now, I'm seeing a Bastilla, and I know that they have Jedi Master Luke. So I'm willing to bet that Jedi Master Luke is under that Bastilla. So we have to go south. Let's take a look. But that's the plan. Hopefully hold them to a 1-zone clear and hopefully get more than a 1-zone clear ourselves. That's the only hope that we have. And there he is. There he is. But he's gear 11 at this particular state. But I don't think that's going to matter. But Bastilla, Old Ben, Jedi Master Luke. There's nobody to put the taunt on him. Interesting. We see the Geos. We see Nute with Nest. I do not like that team. That is a tough team. Luckily, it's relatively low gears. We have to get through this zone. This is the focus for us. Let's learn about Jedi Master Luke together because I've never fought a Jedi Master Luke. He's currently... Let's look at his stats just so we know what we're going to be dealing with. We're looking at... Wow. He's still super thick. 80,000 health. 55,000 protection, okay? So, 382 speed. He's not very fast. He doesn't have a lot of speed on him. I mean, he's fast, but he's only got 26 extra speed, so that's going for us. Health and protection. Under Bastilla lead, you get bonus protection, which is based on your health. So his 80,000 health, he's going to get bonus protection on top of that. Let's take a look. I see no ultimate, so that's good. We have no ultimate. Let's look at his basic. Buff immunity, special damage, 2% max health until the end of the encounter, maximum of 20%. So he can stack his health higher. This attack will critically hit if able and cannot be countered, okay? So that's his basic. They grow beyond. Inflict tenacity down on the target enemy for 2 turns and then daze them for 2 turns. Increase their cooldowns by 1. Alright, so this is a cooldown increase and a tenacity down and a daze. And it's not a raid boss. Call all other light side allies to assist and then grant them a Jedi Master Luke advantage and critical damage up. This is not for raid bosses, this is for everybody. Okay, if target other ally is a Jedi, that ally gains Jedi lessons for 3 turns, which can't be copied. If they already have Jedi lessons, the duration for all current stacks on them resets to 3 turns. This ability can't be resisted or evaded. Wow, okay. 20% mastery per stack. So he's going to be given Bastilla Mastery and Old Ben Mastery. Efflux, special damage to all enemies, and then remove 20% turn meter from them, and ability block and breach them. Deal 10% more damage, and remove an additional 5% turn meter for each ally with Jedi lessons. Okay, so that's not going to be as much because there's only 2 allies. All Jedi allies gain 15% turn meter and critical hit immunity for 1 turn. And he's not using his leadership ability, Jedi Legacy. Jedi allies may gain Jedi lessons. The first time each other light side ally falls below 100% health, they recover 50% health and protection because it's doubled for Jedi allies. The start of the battle, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker gains Jedi Legacy until the end of the battle. 100% mastery and ignores taunt during their turn. Can't gain Jedi lessons. Okay. And then Galactic Legend. The same thing as all Galactic Legends. Takes reduced damage from percent health damage effects and massive damage effects. So you can't annihilate them or disintegrate them or whatever. They take massive damage from destroy effects and are immune to stun. This unit has 10% max health protection per relic. They aren't relics, so that's good. Damage they receive is decreased by 30%. Okay. Well, I am not seeing a way for him to taunt besides Bastilla lead. Let's look at Bastilla lead. Alright. I'm going to look at the chat because you guys are giving me some pointers on this fight, and I really appreciate that. Okay. Force Master's got to go if you're still here. Glad that you came, man. If not, thanks for... we'll see you later. We'll see you later. Big Jamal, focus on the eternal struggle within oneself. Yeah. That's lucky that JML isn't relic. Yeah. That would be unbeatable. You could use Palpatine lead with Vader and take out Geo Alpha. Easy win. Yeah, I'm thinking Palpatine and Vader for the Geos. That's definitely what I'm thinking. Jedi Master Luke is very protection heavy, but since it's not relic, it's quite weak. Bounty Hunters for the side tunes and then something to clean up. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. General gist of the kit is that he's OP. DFE, Bastilla lead will put taunt on all tanks for 1 turn and make them very beefy. So if it is just 1 turn, that's interesting. Okay. Because if that's the case, it seems to me that the thing to do would be to try to take out Bastilla. And that way, if we have to clean up, there's no leadership ability for the future. I haven't faced any GLs on defense in a while in GAC. Gucci says, I assume it would be tougher if Ben swapped with Hermit Yoda. Yeah, or Watt. Watt would be really tough in that team. Bastilla and Old Ben and JML is used for the timeout by taunting, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so I've caught up on the chat. Let's look at Bastilla lead. At the start of battle, Jedi allies gain turn meter. So we have to watch out for the turn meter. Protection up 200%. So he's going to have a lot of purple protection. He's got 82,000 health. So double that in purple protection. Jedi tank allies taunt for 1 turn. While Jedi allies have protection up, they have 150% tenacity and deal 35% more damage. So I'm thinking Geos. And I'm thinking we try to whittle them down. We only have 3 Geos for offense, so it's not like we really are going to have to choose who we bring. But that's what I'm thinking. You guys feeling that? We're going to open up with this Galactic Legend fight and see how it goes. Let's see here. Gucci says, I don't know much about counters for Darth Revan. A Darth Revan mirror match with Malak might work, but it's not a pretty battle. I don't have Darth Revan. I don't have Jedi Knight Revan. I'm just going to leave the North Zone alone. We're going to try with our Geos, you guys. Here we go. Spy, Soldier, and Brood Alpha. We have 1 cleanse. Brood Alpha also dispels on his basic, I think, if he crits. He's got to crit. With the, dispel all buffs on a critical hit with the basic. Alright, you guys, you ready for this? The Geos, the goal here is to just survive the first turn with these guys taunting and then go all in on Bastilla. And then if we're still alive, we're going to go all in on Old Ben. And then if we're still alive, we're going after the Galactic Legend. Hopefully, the still alive part happens. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Here we go. We're running out of time fast. We've got most of our stuff done. We still have to do our fleet. We'll see how this goes. Okay, there goes the first turn. Ability blocks out there. That's all right. That is all right. Let's go ahead and pop a heal so that it's available for us again. This counterattack is going to be really problematic. We need to get a... Okay, now we're going after Bastilla. Old Ben is going to taunt soon. Alright, keep going after Bastilla. We can dispel Old Ben's, all of his shenanigans with Spy. Ooh, we got a crit. Alright, let's go ahead and rock 1 Silent Strike on Bastilla. That was a lot of damage. We got through her purple protection. Let's keep going on this Bastilla. Reduce the cooldown on Silent Strike. Try to remove some turn meter, which won't work because they have tenacity, a bunch of tenacity. Let's finish off Bastilla. Now we're going after Old Ben. Here we go. Little at a time, one by one they fall. Keep the healing coming. We're going to use that heal pretty much as often as it becomes available. 110,000 from Spy. I love it. Soldier, we pretty much want to use the basic every time Soldier's available because that's going to give Spy turn meter. And as you guys see, Spy is our big damage dealer. I'm feeling good about this, you guys. I think we got a chance for this. We got a chance for this. We got rid of the Bastilla. I'm going to put this on auto. We're going to put this on auto. I think we're going to be able to get through him. He's falling pretty quick. You know what? Take it off auto. Take it off auto. Take it off auto. We're going to see if we can get a heal before we finish him off. All right, we're through his protection. He's mostly health. Ooh, he's dying fast. Don't silent strike. Oh, it doesn't matter, but we got it, you guys. We didn't get max banners, and we got through that Galactic Legend. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We are lucky. Even if he had been Gear 12, which he currently is, we still probably would not have gotten through that. That's beautiful. Way to go, Geos. Oh my gosh, that's good. Okay, now, the next target is the Geonosians. We are not going to make the same mistake we made last time. I'm not going to undersize it. We're going to go ahead and bring the heat. We're going to bring in Palpatine lead, Vader, and Mara Jade. Or should we bring Thrawn? I feel like maybe we should bring Thrawn. This will not get good banners. Thrawn might get good banners. I really want to use Mara Jade, but I think we need to bring Thrawn. This basically means we're not going to use Mara Jade this Grand Arena because she needs to go with Palpatine. But Thrawn can pass the turn meter, he can fracture, and he can give us a little banner recovery. Let's see how this goes. Dom says the only thing I can see happening with JML is if he does some weird attack combination and stuns them all or one hits them somehow. Yeah, we got through that. We got through that, and I'm super excited. Colby Traber got a 58 an hour ago with Palp, Mara, Vader. Ooh, 58. Isn't that the max, the current max? I'm worried about the counterattack for Mara Jade. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the counterattack. Let's just do this. This is a lot of resources in the same team. It's kind of two teams put together. But like I said last time, we really screwed up. I did not even check the speeds. That was a mistake. But it looks like we're lucky. All right, let's go ahead and go here. I'm going to throw at Poggle. Poggle's out. Try to ability block here. Got the ability block. That's beautiful. Spy is out. Force Crush here so that we do not take a counterattack. Let's throw. It's probably not going to kill him, but it will give our team turn meter. Now we need a Fracture on the tank so that he stops counterattacking. Can we get a stun? Yes, this is beautiful. All right, we're going all in on the Brood Alpha. While we have the, let's give the turn to Vader for a little banner recovery. Can we finish off the Brood Alpha? Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, 57. Very nice. Very nice. Dom says the Vader could solo that, but they probably have more speed. Yeah, that's the mistake I made last time. My Vader could not pull it off. He couldn't pull it off. Better safe than sorry. Now, I did not even think of this team. I did not even think of this team. The first question is, does Nute Gunray have his leadership ability maxed, which he does? If his leadership ability is maxed, then Extortion will go to another random enemy if you don't dispel it. You have to get rid of it. You have to get rid of it. The other thing to consider here is that Jango, because he's under a Separatist lead, is going to get his payout immediately. When the leader is another Separatist ally, he also gains the payout. His payout is damage immunity for 2 turns. So he's going to have 2 turns to do whatever he wants to us. So we're probably going to lose banners. He's 187 speed. He's pretty slow, which means that he's going to have to take 2 turns before we can kill him. The other question is Nest. Nest is not super high gear, but you don't want to plink her to death. You don't want to hit her with baby hits. You want to hit her with big hits only. So she has 15,000 health. That's really not that bad. She's low enough gear that I think we're going to be okay. So we have, if Nute Gunray is the lead, you have to cleanse extortion. You have to. You can't let it spread. So I'm thinking bounty hunters is overkill. I'm thinking Jedi here. We have extra banners. I mean, we have extra purple protection at the beginning, so we are able to. I'm thinking Old Ben for the ability blocks, maybe, or Plo for the dispel. The dispel won't help. I'm gonna go Old Ben. So the hope here is that Yoda will be our damage dealer. Bastilla will hopefully make it to where our team doesn't lose banners. But we'll see how this goes. We're going to try to go after Nest with Yoda. Once we get Nest dead, we'll go after Nute, and we're going to save Jango for last. You guys ready for this? That's the plan. I think this can win. But we have to cleanse extortion when we get it. Gucci says, I got 71 banners on a fleet battle in my Grand Arena. Congratulations. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, we're going to put the first hit on Nute. I want Yoda to do his big hit on Nest, his buffed hit, rather. So we're going to give the buffs to Yoda, have him attack Nest. Excellent. That's good. Now we're going to spread the buffs and spread Foresight. We don't want to remove turn meter from Jango. We do. That's fine. We'll just ability block. There we go. And now he can't use extortion. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's put a basic over here on Nest. Nest is done. Can we stun Jango? Yes, we can. So Jango just used his first turn. Now he's onto his second turn. Now Nute is under stealth. We have to cleanse the extortion. We have to. Ability block for Jango. Beautiful. AoE to do some damage to Nute, and then spread more buffs to protect our banners. Okay, so far, so good. Jango is officially available for death. So whenever you use Yoda, if you use his basic, Yoda gives himself a lot of turn meter if they are above 50% health. Let's go ahead and get a free turn with Yoda. And, you know what? Let's just finish him off. I don't want him to keep doing his shenanigans. Can we get a stun? No stun. Let's get a taunt and spread some buffs. Good dodge. Free turn for Yoda, and then a basic for more turn meter. There's our first Jango kill. Let's give Yoda another turn, and this should kill him. Beautiful. Beautiful. 57 banners. This is going very well so far. This is way better than last time. Way better than last time. Gucci was saying window for the dispel. I apologize. I didn't see that. I was too late on that. But we still have window. If there's some easy stuff on the back, maybe we can use him. Let's see here. Bastilla, Yoda, Old Ben, Coleman Traber. Yeah, you called it, man. That's what we ended up doing. Jango damage immunity is locked, definitely. Can't dispel it. All right, so we got through that. Let's see what's on the back wall. We know we can't do anything about the front. Let's see what's on the back. All right, we have Ewoks with the Omicron. This is probably your best Ewok 3-man because you've got the sustain, you've got the revives, you've got lots of turn meter. Turn meter from, obviously, the lead for Chirpa. Turn meter from Ewok Elder. And turn meter from Wicket. So this is a really good 3v3 team. Mothma. Thicker than a Snicker over here at Relic 5 with some weak rebels, but she's going to give them a portion of her stats. So even though they're weak, they're going to be way thicker than it looks like. But we have some easy stuff here on the back wall. We got some hard stuff, and we got some easy stuff. Visla says, great plays to clear the front wall. Well done. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think we need to jump in here and do a fleet battle. I know this is not Grand Arena, but we're running out of time in our payout. We're running out of time in general. Let's see. Can we get at least into the top 10? Has anything changed? Who's at number 8? We're going to try Perfect Shred again. We're going to try to shred him up. And I'm going to switch this back. We were close. It wasn't as close as I'd like it to be. Let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, that Mom Mothma is weak, but, you know, she shares 8% of her stats with the other characters, so they're going to be thicker than And then when she spawns the summon, everybody's going to get thicker too, I think. Okay, here we go. Debuff on Anakin. Mass assist. Attack again. Okay, good. There goes the unending loyalty. Here comes the ability blocks. So far, so good. Only one ability block, that's no bueno. Last time we let our Spy die and we gave our Anakin tons of turn meter. This time I'm going to try to keep Spy around. Oof, Spy is almost dead already. Almost dead already. Please don't kill my Spy somehow. Okay, good. So far, so good. There comes their Houndstooth. Here comes our Plo. We're going to try to keep Spy alive. Plo gives turn meter to the team. We're going to keep going after the BTLB because the Houndstooth is just difficult to kill under a negotiator unless you... Let's refresh this taunt on Houndstooth. It's difficult to kill under a negotiator unless you... what am I trying to say? Put the buff immunity on him. Okay, this will not give us turn meter, but it will give us offense up. You know what? I'm just going to... What am I going to do? Let's get the offense up. It's not going to give us turn meter. This could do some good damage. You know what? Let's put this on Houndstooth. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good, guys. Oh, we should have. The Anakin plan worked way better. The Anakin plan worked way better. Oh well. Oh well. Well, we'll come back. We'll try at least one more time. At least one more time. Amaze just said the summon doesn't affect stats. That would be great. That would be great. All right. Back into Grand Arena. Back into Grand Arena. We've got 4 teams left to kill. All right. So the hardest team here to me is this Carth team. So I think we take our best team left against this Carth team, and that's the Bounty Hunters. And then we just go from there. So we've got Bosk. And... I'm going to run... I kind of have 2 Bounty Hunter teams here. And this is... potentially the wrong decision here. But this way we can disintegrate Zalbar if he's too thick for us to kill. Otherwise, we should be able to get the contract relatively easily with Fennec being in there with her basic. The problem is we might lose somebody or both buddies and lose a bunch of banners. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay. The weakest is Carth. Interesting. Okay, we're just going to do a basic on Carth. That's going to give us a lot of progress towards our contract. Then we're going to do another basic, calling Fennec. This will give us the contract right there. All right, now let's... Can we get a stun on mission? Yes, we can. That's beautiful. Okay. Let's go back after Carth, because he's the weakest. And Fennec can ignore taunt right now. Beautiful. Can we finish Carth off? Yes, yes, yes. Alright, here comes the Disintegrate on Zalbar. Beautiful. Now, I don't think we can get our banners back. This is a little bit of a debuff, right? Bosk, I think, is the only one with debuffs. We have to get our banners back by causing debuffs on the enemy. And this stun, I think, is the only thing that's a debuff. So we'll just take what we can get. We'll take what we can get. Let's just take a look here real quick. That's not a debuff. That's not a debuff. Just a basic. Oh, that's it. 55. It's not the best banners, but we got through it. We got through it. It was the best team. We used our best team. Let's see here. Coleman Traber. It says at the start of battle, so I don't think it's influenced by the summon. I got you. I got you. When are you unlocking Malevolence? The 1 year mark. Somebody else said it. Under 20 days, if I can count. Yeah, it's very close. It's very close. It's under 20 days. We started this account. Day 1 of this account was the first video we put out. May 31st, 2021. So somewhere right around that time, whatever day we celebrate our 1 year anniversary, we're going to be unlocking that Malevolence, baby. And we're going to be back relevant in the Fleet Arena. How are we going to deal with this mothma? Let's look at this mothma. This mothma, even though it looks weak, it can still be nasty. It can still be nasty. So, kind of like Tarkin's AoE here. You know what we could do is we could do the troopers. I think the troopers might work because they're going to be weak enough to get the kills. We got rocked with the troopers last time. I tried to do too much. with the troopers and we got roasted. But I think that this will be appropriate. We could put Gideon in instead of Dark. And that way we have more turn meter control. Or we could put range in. I like Dark Trooper for the damage though. Let's just do this. Let's see how this goes. Ewoks are a bigger threat than mothma? You're probably right. But we still have some teams left. See, look, they're way thicker. They're way thicker than you'd think they would be. All right, I'm thinking Ewok Scout looked like the weaker one in general. There we go. Let's call the mass assist. Yes. How about again? Come on, one more time. Yes, there we go. All right. Just a basic, because we got lots of turn meter right here. All right, a basic will call Dark Trooper to assist. Beautiful. And there she goes. Bye-bye, mothma. Way to go, troopers. I love it. My mothma team has no damage. Well, that's a good thing because we couldn't take any damage. All right, Ewoks. Beastla says, I just enjoy hearing you explain when you are unlocking the malevolence every stream. Every time. All right, Dom says, Relic 9 the Revan teams, and then you can beat the Malak event with a blindfolded monkey. Yeah. Dom says, I was free to play for 30 minutes of playing the game. Hey, it's a wonderful game. If you guys want to support it, it's a wonderful, wonderful game. All right, Ewoks. I have my Ewoks. I don't have much left. I think we might have to multi-shot this team. This is a team that I put together kind of with leftover Jedi. There's not much damage on this team at all. But we can call Ahsoka to assist. What kind of speeds are we dealing with on this team? Let's take a look. I don't think this is a win. 143, that's not fast. Ewok Elder. 195, that's a good bit faster. And Wicket. 196. Alright, so they are going to go right after each other. I'm thinking Ewok versus Ewoks. Even though we don't have the Omicron, I think that might be our best bet. I think we're just going to mirror what they've done. Elder, Wicket, Chirpa. Let's see what kind of speeds I got on my guys. Hopefully I'm faster. This is going to be a bloody battle. 232 is a bit faster. Wicket. How fast is Wicket? 222. Okay, so my Wicket and my Elder are going to go before their Wicket and their Elder. So let's see how this goes. I would like to bring Logray for the turn meter removal, but I think that the sustain is what we need. Ahsoka Jedi, that's probably what I should have done, but with Ahsoka's big hit only doing damage one time, it's not as good. Ooh, look at how close. All right, we're gonna open up. You know what? Chirpa. We gotta take out Elder. Right? I mean, we just got to. Turn meter for the team. I don't really know how that happened. Oh, because the Omicron gives them more speed. Duh, that's going to cost us. All right, here what we're going to do. We have to go after Chirpa. That's fine. And AoE. Yes. Mass assist. There's one. Basic here. There goes the revive. That's all right. We can get him back down again as long as he doesn't kill our... Oh, that's bad. I tell you what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to kill Chirpa and then just time it out. I know that that's... oh, come on. Okay, yeah. At least when we come back in, they won't have the Chirpa Omicron going anymore. So this did not go as well as I hoped. Obviously, they're a little higher geared, and they have the Omicron, and we don't. I forgot about the extra, 30 speed that the Omicron gives. So we should have done our math better, but that's all right. At least we got the kill. If we continue at this point, there's a good chance they're going to revive the leader, and then everything will be screwed. Gucci says, try First Order Hux lead crew and maybe Sith Trooper. My Sith Trooper is completely unactivated at this point. I have only 3 First Order right now that are activated. I just started bringing them up to Gear 11, like I said, for Fleet. So it's only Hux, Crew, and First Order Officer. Those are the only 3 that I have. I may well use them as a cleanup here, but we have to let this time out, as boring as that is. Let's see here. Dom, I'm missing out on Ewok versus Ewok action. Well, their Ewoks spanked us. I should have put Elder under stealth. Yes, I should have. My thought process was, if you look at Chirpa's basic, Chirpa gains 35% turn meter if the enemy had more than 50% turn meter. So when I called Chirpa to assist, that got his turn meter to 100%. And then he called the mass assist, which called Elder to assist and used that basic to give turn meter to the team. But obviously, Elder died because he wasn't under stealth. And here sits my Chirpa out in the lead, still alive. If this had been Elder, we might be able to keep this train rolling. But we can't. Turn meter loaded. They are turn meter loaded, but at least they won't have the leader anymore. And when you kill the leader, and then you end the battle, when you start the battle again, the leadership ability is nullified. They do not still have the leadership ability that they used to have. Kill the Ewok Elder first? Yes. I tried to, but he was just a little too thick. The Ewoks are one of those teams where you either need gear or you need the whole team. If you have either gear, like they had the gear on us. If you have the whole team, or if you have enough gear, then you can beat the mirror match. And speed. And low gray is such a huge part of the puzzle because he takes the enemy turn meter away and he dazes them. If he dazes them, then they no longer gain turn meter. But my low gray is both slow and very weak. Very easy to kill. So in a 3v3 situation, he would have died even faster. But this is still a win to me. This is still a win. We kill the leader. We time it out. We come in and clean it up relatively easily. Also, if Elder tries to revive in the next fight, he won't be able to bring Chirpa back because Chirpa was never there as far as the game is concerned in that particular fight at that point. Dom says, I'm pretty sure the new droid character has the highest speed in the game when it gets all its buffs and bonuses. Yeah, that droid character is very fast, especially with BB-8. Yeah, it can theoretically get up to 702 speed. Dang it, is that with BB-8, Terra Beast? Surely that's with BB-8. And not by itself. Will Cal Kestis ever come to the game? Yes, definitely. They've got to bring Cal Kestis to the game, right? Definitely. Probably at the same time they bring some other characters from that game into the game. Y'all, I started playing that game. I never finished it because I've got a problem. I won't play a game on easy difficulty level because I have this gamer pride that I want it to be a challenge. But when I put it on even like a medium to medium high difficulty level, it was too much of a challenge and I said, screw this, and I quit. So I still have not enjoyed that game. I need to just put it on an easy difficulty level and get through it. But I'm just not good at games like that. Like Dark Souls, I'm not good at games like that. Okay, we only have to do 2 more fights. Let's clean up with, I think our best chance at decent banners is going to be our Jedi team. They're going to have turn meter, but they don't have their leadership ability. Mace has a little bit of protection regen. Ahsoka has a little bit of bonus protection. Let's see how this goes. Everything will come to the game eventually, even if it's 100 years and we're all like 190 or something. Yeah, You're right. Oh my gosh. They're just going and going. All right, let's get some bonus of protection to try to preserve our banners. And let's get a little protection up, or get a little protection. We have to attack the Shatterpoint ally to get the protection recovery. Ooh, and there goes all our protection again. All right, let's get buff Dispel and a kill. And this is going to stun, but it may also just kill. Yeah, okay, so bad banners, but it's all right. It's all right. I would say Tarkin Solo, but that wouldn't go well. Speaking of Tarkin Solo, we could try Tarkin Solo here. It's going to be bad banners. Let's see what's on the north. Let's see what's on the north. Have you ever played Skyrim 5? Is that Skyrim? Is that what you're talking about? My favorite game. My favorite game in the whole world. Skyrim is my very favorite game. Definitely. Ray Ray says, Padawan, if you were a lusty male Ewok trying to prove himself in a rite of passage, which female Ewok would you like to marry? Zephi or Nisa or someone else? I don't know who those are. I don't know who those are. I don't know Ewok lore enough to know who those are. Can you tell me, give me some information. Give me some information. We don't have a chance on anybody in the front wall, so we're just going to try to get this last one as good a banners as possible. And this will be kind of like best case scenario. Clearing 2 zones, not a lot of dropped battles, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, so we're just going to bring in Tarkin Solo, and we're probably going to drop it. You know, we can't bring in Mara Jade. We don't want the useful pawn or whatever. Okay, here we go. Tarkin Solo, this is not going to kill everybody in one shot, but it will kill Jin, and that'll be the lead gone and the reviver gone. Big Jamal, boss man, put it on easy, play it through, and learn the game, and then play it on normal, see how much of a difference you make. That's a good idea. I should do that. It's a good idea. I play Skyrim 5 on easy mode and can't beat General Curious. Here's another problem that I have. Will this kill her? Ooh, that won't even kill her. Oh no, that's not good. Here's another problem that I have. I'm playing this really bad. I need to focus on what I'm doing. Okay. Basic on Jin. And basic. The basic ramps up his next AoE hit. Here we go. AoE. Yes! Thank you. That was close. That was close. 58. We'll take it. We'll take it. I have never finished Skyrim. I have a problem that when I finish a game, I no longer feel like I enjoy it as much. Like it's like, well, I'm done now, so what's the point of continuing to play? And I love Skyrim so much that I'm just afraid that if I finish it, I won't enjoy it anymore. What I love to do on Skyrim is start a new character and build it up in a particular skill set in order to achieve something. But yeah, that's the best we can do, you guys. 822. I will put in the Discord later how that Grand Arena turns out. We have enough time to do 2 more fleet battles. Let's see here. Is there a way in? We haven't tried this fleet, but this fleet has evaded us for a long time. San Holo is rank 10. Let's go for that. Rank 10 is better than, top 10 gives us what, 200 crystals? Let's see here. Marry all the Ewoks, easy solution. Ewok harem, huh? Ewok harem. All right. When there's all tanks at the beginning, go ahead and hit them with an AoE. I'm going to try to do this quick because we can potentially spend crystals and possibly even get into the top 5, depending on who's at rank 6. We're going to go a full fleet focus here. We're going to try to kill Sunfac first. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go. And now we're going to try to kill Houndstooth. Call in the Vulture Droid. Vulture Droid puts the buff immunity on Houndstooth, and then Spy attacks. Spy calls Vulture Droid and Soldier probably to assist, and there he goes. Didn't even need the assist. Okay, here we go. Calling Vulture to assist. Who are they bringing? They're bringing in Spy. There goes my... Ooh, my Soldier's not even dead. This is a potentially bad situation, because we have the Buzz Droids on all of our guys, And the I was gonna say the Hyena Bomber can use his basic and ignore taunt, but then the Hyena Bomber's dead, so that's good. That's good. We're still in it. We're not out of it yet. I don't like the offense down from that AoE. And I don't like that they keep spawning Vulture Droids, making it to where we have to attack them instead. Can we get the buff immunity over here, please, so he doesn't go into stealth? Yes. Alright, let's do this. Stun with Sunfax entrance, and then stun with Sunfax special. There we go. Alright, that is the last of my 5 battles, but we can spend crystals and get higher. Let's see. Action Jackson. We can't. It doesn't matter. We can't. Yeah, we can't. We have a very small chance of beating Action Jackson. So we have an Executor here. We have an Executor here. I think I'm going to be satisfied with top 10 today. Top 10 is going to give us 200. If we spend 50 crystals right now, then we're going to get 2 chances to get into the top 5. So that means if we don't get into the top 5, we're only going to earn 150 crystals because we spent 50 crystals. If we do get into the top 5, then we're only going to get 300 crystals, which means we only net 50 crystals total. So today I think I'm going to have to let it slide. I don't like to be in the top 10 instead of the top 5, but today I'm going to have to let it slide. We got a little crystals from this, a little of the energy, the squad store currency from that. Terabee says, ooh, next Friday will be my roster review if everything goes as planned. I can't wait. I can't wait either, man. I don't know if you want to join live through the Discord, but let's go ahead and plan for that if you want to. Let's plan for that. Shell Shock, I'm back from the tornado watch. We're okay, and I think it's done. Congratulations, man. I'm glad you survived the tornado. Tarkin Solo works 100% of the time. No fail, guaranteed, not a scam. This is not a scam. Good old mobile gamer. I love it. Magma can get up to 320 speed with amazing mods, and then 35 from Iden Lead. Pair that with 70% turn meter when Mara Jade is on the team, and boom, he's going to be fast. Absolutely. Dom wouldn't spend crystals since you at least need to make up some crystals that you have already spent today. Well, yeah, thing is, if you spend crystals and it's a guarantee to earn more crystals because you spend, it's worth it. It's not a guarantee for me. I need to get this Malevolence unlocked. We're close. We are close. So let's look at our dailies. And then we have just enough time to do the Geonisian Brood Alpha roster character spotlight before we call it a weekend. So I don't have a good place to use Geonisian Brood Alpha. I'm gonna see what's going on in the squad arena. Is there anybody around me in the squad arena that I can attack with the Geos? Probably not. We can attack a Sith Eternal. Why not? Why not give it a shot, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Just for the sake of the character spotlight. And if we do an attack right now, then we will likely get knocked back, and maybe we can attack somebody else. Okay, Geonisian Brood Alpha. Let's take a look. Dom says, took your advice and put in a roster spotlight. Beautiful. Beautiful. Big Jamal's giving us the pounds, the flex, and the rock and roll symbol. Dom would just stay at 10 and see if you stay around that placement and try to get top 5 tomorrow. That sounds like wise words. Wise words. The Geonisian Brood Alpha transformed the Geonisian faction. It was nothing before the Brood Alpha. And then when the Brood Alpha came in, this happened. Well, actually, it's mostly the Queen's Will unique. Let's take a look at this first. First of all, Geonisian Brood Alpha has an extra 60% tenacity. Don't forget to calculate that when you are calculating the tenacity of your opponent. Because if you have a very tenacious Brood Alpha, Vaders will not be able to put dots or ability blocks on that Brood Alpha, and that could make you lose the fight. So don't forget to count the 60% tenacity. All Geonosian allies have the Hive Mind buff, while Geonisian Brood Alpha is active. This Hive Mind buff transformed the Geos. When another Geonosian ally is defeated, reduce the cooldown of conscription by 1. At the start of the encounter, summon a brute who taunts for 1 turn. So this brute is a resummonable tank. Every time it dies, you can summon it back. And when it dies, it counts for this cooldown reduction of 1. So this conscription ability, it has a cooldown of 3. So already it's a pretty short cooldown. It's an amazing ability. First of all, you cleanse your whole team, dispel all the debuffs on your allies. Summon a brute as a tank in the ally slot. Or if he's already present, he gains critical damage up and offense up for 2 turns. Then all Geonosian allies gain 15% turn meter and recover 35% health and protection. This is an absolutely bonkers ability. That is an amazing, amazing ability. A lot of people forget about the turn meter. They forget about the offensive buffs that your tank gets. Your tank, the Geonosian Brute, is one of the hardest hitting Geos on your team. Even harder hitting than Spy in most cases on his basic ability. And the reason for that is because the unique Reckless Retaliation, it has 25% extra offense for each active Geonosian ally. So he has 5 allies to give him 125% extra offense. So his basic actually does quite a bit of damage. And when you're deciding who to call to assist, he's actually a viable option. If we look at his stats, I don't want to read too much before we get into a fight. We'll get into a fight in a minute. His stats scale with the summoner, so that the gear and the mods that you have on your Brood Alpha is going to affect your Brutes. This unit can only be summoned at the ally slot if it's available, and the unit cannot be summoned in raids. So you can't summon him in raids, and if you're doing a regular battle where you have an ally, like a normal battle or a hard battle where you bring an ally in, he won't be summoned either. He can't be revived, but he can be resummoned. If an effect counts defeated units, this unit doesn't count. When there are no other allied combatants, this unit escapes from battle. A unit can't be revived if this summoned unit exists in their slot. Okay, so this is just because it's a summoned unit. All summoned units work that way. He's got a basic which does damage and causes him to taunt. Every time he uses his basic, he taunts. It's beautiful. Deal physical damage to the target enemy and call all other Geos to assist. His special is also amazing. So let's get into a fight. Let's get into a fight and see how this goes. Tara B says, I honestly think I would just be interrupting if I joined live. I will be in chat and just spectate. Perfect. We can ask you questions in the chat. That'll work just fine. This is the way. When are you going to use your malevolence? That's a great question. At the 1 year mark, we're going to use our malevolence. I wanted to wait 1 year because there are lots of free-to-play players who are not in a good enough guild to get a malevolence super early. Maybe they want to be in a guild where they're not being carried. Maybe they're already in a guild with a bunch of friends and they don't want to leave that guild. So I want to show that you can use the executrix in the fleet arena for the first, I'm going to say 11 months, because now that we're in the 12th month of our account, it's getting very difficult to get into the top 5 with the executrix. But even in a mediocre guild, you should be able to get at least a 5-star malevolence by the 1 year mark. And so that's why I decided at the 1 year mark, I'm going to go ahead and switch over. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the rest of the Geos, but mostly about the Brood Alpha. The Brood Alpha is who we're doing the spotlight on tonight. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Watt out of here so that he doesn't spread any more tech around. Here we go. We're going to get turn meter. We're going to cleanse all the debuffs, and we're going to give offensive buffs to our tank. Let's see if we can get Sidious out of here. Ooh, you know what? I need to be going after... I need to get an ability block on Vader before he does this Merciless Massacre. There we go. The Geos are an amazing team to just control the enemy team. By the way, I don't expect to win against this Galactic Legend. Not even a little bit. But I'm trying to just... I want to have some place that I can have a fight that the parameters work pretty similar to how they work in the rest of the game. The Galactic Challenge right now does not allow tenacity down, which hurts the Geos, and you know, a lot of other stuff. All right, with Sun Fac, we're going to go ahead and pop a taunt. Can we remove a little turn meter over here? Yes, we can. All right, let's do another cleanse from our boy Poggle. See if we can get this guy out of here. You know what? We're going to pop a hit on Sith Eternal, because why not, right? Take some of that protection away. You know what? Is there any reason why we can't just go after Sith Eternal? Let's see. Can we just go after Sith Eternal? Let's pop a hit. Basic. The basic's not going to stop him from using his... I actually don't want to do the AoE because I don't want to kill this guy over here. Alright, Basic's going to give Spy more turn meter. Spy's a long way from a Silent Strike. I wish we had it right now. Wish we had it right now. We could have got him out of here if I played this different. Alright, see, here's a situation where I'm actually going to call... This is kind of like a last-ditch effort. As far as I know, he can use his ultimate even with the ability block. So we have to kill him right now or never. I'm going to use Soldier's Assist. We're going to call the Brute, and maybe the Brute will do enough damage to put him in the grave. Not enough. Yep, there it goes. All right, so we played that differently. We could maybe have won that. We're going to take a little bit closer look at the Brood Alpha's kit. You guys saw the heal, and you saw the tank and how that works. So let's just go ahead and forfeit this fight. Next time I'm going to try to go right after the C. We might even beat C with the Geos. That would be fun. That would be fun. 1 year anniversary will be Saturday next week. Okay, so we'll be celebrating it on that Friday, I suppose. Yeah, Big Jamal, I'm sure. Let's see here. It'll be the 31st, so that's not next week. It will be the 31st. Let's take a look. Let's take a look together. Where's my calendar? Let's see here. Calendar. The 31st is a Tuesday, so we're going to be celebrating the 1 year anniversary on Wednesday, the 1st of June. That'll be the stream closest to our 1 year anniversary. Wednesday, June 1st will be the day we unlock the Malevolence. Coleman Traver says bad mods. That may be so. That may be so, but they must be doing something right if they're up into the 30s. All right, Brood Alpha, let's take a look. If someone did Geos versus C, they would get wrecked since C's ult would go up super fast, and then would AoE wreck everyone, just as illustrated. The AoE wrecks us. Okay, so the Glaive Sweep, we did not talk about this ability. This is another really bonkers good ability. Dispel, it's an AoE buff dispel. So you have an AoE cleanse where you cleanse your whole team, and you also have an AoE buff dispel where you take all the buffs away from the enemies. It deals physical damage to them as well, and exposes them for 2 turns, and it removes 15% turn meter from debuffed enemies. It's amazing. This is an amazing ability. The turn meter removal, buff dispel, it exposes them. Now this is important. This is how Geonisian Brood Alpha gives turn meter to Spy. If you remember last stream, we talked about Spy and how he works. He gains 35% turn meter anytime a Geo inflicts a debuff on their turn. Well, this can hit all 5 enemies, and therefore inflicting 5 debuffs. And you only need 3 debuffs to give Spy 100% turn meter. So the whole point of the Geos, when you're trying to get as much damage out of them as possible, is to give Spy as many turns as possible, to cycle through to the next Silent Strike. This ability is really clutch. And on his basic, as we saw earlier in the Grand Arena, he actually dispels buffs on a critical hit with this basic. So even if you don't have Sun Fac on the team, you can still use Brood Alpha as a buff dispel from the Glaive Sweep and the basic sometimes. So let's look at his leadership ability. It's the last thing we haven't looked at. I got the Zeta for this. The reason I got the Zeta for this, we'll talk about it in a minute. Without the Zeta, which is how most people do it, Geonisian allies have 15,000 max health and max protection. And so they get a lot of their survivability from this lead. And 50% health steal, which is beautiful. Geonisian allies recover 3% of their protection when they use a basic ability. So they have protection recovery, health recovery, and extra health and protection from this leadership ability. It is really, really good. But then when you add the Zeta, it makes it to where the basic abilities of Geonisian allies deal 10% more damage for each buffed enemy. The reason I got this Zeta is because I was using the Geonosians to kill Jedi Knight Revan. And Jedi Knight Revan has a lot of buffs, as you are aware. It's not 10% more damage for each buff. It's 10% more damage for each buffed enemy. So ideally, against the Jedi Knight Revan, you would have 50% extra damage with your basic. Well, the Geos use basics constantly, so this is actually a good damage boost to the Geos if you're fighting a team that has a lot of buffs. But if you're not specifically using them against somebody like Jedi Knight Revan, it's a good Zeta to avoid. The lead up Zeta on Brood Alpha is a good Zeta to avoid unless it is your arena team, which it was for me for quite some time. And when I put the Zeta on, if I'm not mistaken, they were still giving out crystals in arena. So having an arena team that can get work done was definitely worth having. Let's see here. C can beat everything quite easily, so not surprising if someone with a bad C got that high. There are a lot of gas teams in my squad arena. There are. So rank 10, I'm not loving it, but 200 crystals is still 200 crystals. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, we are getting close to another attempt on that C. 1 minute left to go. Let's go ahead and knock out the rest of our dailies. Restart, multi-sim, here we go. I love that. Galactic War, you guys. When you don't have to grind through the Galactic War anymore, it's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. All right, let's go ahead and collect these. Here we go. Let's check our progress on the Jedi Knight title. Here we go. Get Old Ben to gear level 12. We are not doing that yet. And earn 30 stars in territory battles. Okay, so that all we have to do for this tier is to get Old Ben to gear 12. We better put him on the list. We better put him on the list so we can start making progress on the final tier. Old Ben, where you at, baby Bubba? Now, he's not somebody that we are planning to use. I almost clicked on Count Dooku. He's not somebody that we're planning to use anytime soon, but just as a side project, I really want to go after this Jedi Knight title because we're the free-to-play Padawan. It just fits. All right, let's check this. Here we go. I think I've already gotten knocked back since I put in the Geos. Let's see, are there any gases around? Oh, not a Treaty. We definitely want to check. No, I mean, any C's around. No, it looks like the C is gone. The C is gone. So what we can do is we can go after a Jedi Knight Revan. We're not going to win. We might be able to take a couple turns here. We definitely can't go after a Trooper team. We'll definitely never get a turn. This one's got, both of them have it. Both of them have it. Let's just do this one. We're not going to win, but maybe we can get a couple turns. Maybe we can get a couple turns. But the Geo Brood Alpha, you guys, if you... Another thing about the Geo Brood Alpha, let's talk about this real quick, is that he's a plug-and-play character. He is a character that brings his own tank with him in the fight. You don't have to have any of the other Geos. If you put the Brood Alpha as a side tune in a team, he will still spawn the Brute in there. And he and the Brute share health, and he can respawn the Brute. So the Brute as a tank is pre-taunt, which is rare. He starts the match taunting, and he has a lot of regeneration through his connection to the Brood Alpha. So if you're not going to use the Geos as a team among themselves, you can take the Brood Alpha and use him as a plug-and-play tank. Let's see here. Can we do some damage to Bastilla? I'm going to open up with the assist on Soldier first, Normally I like to open up with the basic because that's going to give Spy turn meter, but with this Foresight we're going to miss. We're going to miss. So let's call the Brute for a little extra damage. That's going to give him a bunch of turn meter. Nothing we can do about that. All right. Let's get the taunt up over here. That's unfortunately a lot of fear. At least we can get this buff dispel. That's good. With Maul being the tank, let's get some music going here. With Maul being the tank, it's problematic. Certainly problematic. All right, we got the death mark here. All right, we don't have to go after Maul anymore. Let's get Bastilla out of here if we can. Ooh, oh. Okay, now that Brood Alpha's gone, we can see, oh my gosh. Darth Revan. Don't attack Darth Revan with the Geos. When Brood Alpha is dead, the assisting on the team stops because the assisting is not part of his lead, it's part of his unique ability. You said Traya, Coleman? I don't think that would be a good idea. Of course, Darth Revan wasn't a good idea either. Alright, the last word on Brood Alpha, although there's much more to say, is that you want to mod him fast. And if you want to be tricky, you want to mod him for tenacity. I got tenacity on him. I don't have him as fast as I'd like him to be. He's 275. I'd like him to be over 300. But I do have his tenacity at 169. And if you add the extra 60%, let's say it's 170, that gives him up to 230. 230% tenacity is a very difficult thing to debuff. You have to have 130% tenacity on your tune to even have a chance to land a debuff on my Geonisian Brood Alpha. And then for every percent your potency, I'm sorry, I said tenacity, I meant potency. You have to have 130% potency to even have a 1% chance to land a debuff on my Brood Alpha. And then if for every percent of potency you have above that, you have an additional percent chance to land that debuff. So you can make your Geonisian Brood Alpha very difficult to debuff. If you make him difficult to debuff and fast, then his conscription ability to cleanse the whole team can really mess up the opponents when you are when you put them on defense. Let's see here. Dom says, what on earth is the health on that C since he shouldn't get taken down so fast? I don't even think I can look at him anymore. Let's see. Alright, Traya was the last thing said. Well, you guys, let's check the Grand Arena real quick. See if we have any progress. Oh, they attacked. Let's see how they did. We can get an answer right here on stream. They might be attacking right now. Let's see. Let's see. I'm excited. Oh no. This is not good. They got through my front wall, you guys. We're done. We lost. 2 battles here. 1 and 1. And what's going on in the back wall here? They could easily clear all these guys. These are garbage teams. These are all garbage teams. Garbage. I was hoping that front wall would hold. So they must be currently attacking the top. They did 1 battle here and cleared it. Oh man, you guys. Well, I don't know how this is going to shake out. But I will let y'all know. This is not looking good. If they're done, then we won. But if they got another zone in them, I think we're toast. Alright, you guys. Well, I stream every Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And we're having a blast going through this journey with you guys. Thank you for joining the stream. I had fun hanging out with you guys. We did all right in Grand Arena. At least we did better than last time. We did all right in Fleet Arena. It wasn't the best night for performance, but it was a great night for fun. Don't forget, you guys, one thing I want you always to remember is that Jesus loves you.